Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Heracles Porsche's professional intro. Yay!
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, let's open this up with some silly Nova Knife kills. Hey, welcome to the video, guys. This is my finally in a frames video. So my alt character, New Boob, has finally specced all the way into Caldari Assault, so I can bring you this frames video and hopefully a Balix video before too long. And yeah, because I am Heracles Porsche trying to put his signature Porsche feel onto things, I'm putting commentary over this video because, you know, I try to make my videos special, and just having a frames video wouldn't be that special, guys. Like, there's been a lot of other Dust YouTubers who have made frames videos. So, but that silly Nova Knife thing, oh, that was a little, I don't know, delayed there. But yeah, I got the Aurum Nova Knives because I've only put a little bit of point into Nova Knives. This character's only like 20 million skill points, so I'm a little pressed for skill points. And of course, you guys know my mission has, at the end of Dust, has been to try to get. There's a guy in that rail turret there. Has been to try to get a video with every officer suit before Dust closes, and I'm pretty close to that goal. My main, I only need like 500,000 more skill points, and then I'll have specced into the Storm Raiders, and that'll be it. But yeah, this video, you can tell I'm up against an enemy team, and my suit being you know, being a frames massively outclasses the, you know, derpy blueprint suits of the enemies, but they did start the game with a 5 cap, so even if my suit's ridiculously stronger, it is kind of, there is at least a struggle going on here. It's the struggle of you know, trying to control all the points, even if, you know, even with this overpowered suit. So, yeah, and you notice I'm using experimental weapons here. You're probably surprised I'm not using the gal eggs like everybody else would, but I'm actually possibly saving my gal eggs. Even though I have a good number of them, I'm saving my gal eggs because they work really good on my commando suit. Really good, really well. Oh my god, I've forgotten basic grammar. Wow, that was a cool glove. I didn't even notice there's like a little caduceus looking symbol on the glove. But, what was I saying before I got distracted by how pretty my glove is? Thank you for wrapping me. Yeah, I have a list of topics here I'm gonna get into because I've tried to generate some content, some actual topics for you guys, so that this just isn't just another frames video on the internet. So, obviously, Dust is in its final days. I haven't heard a lot of special new news about Dust. Somebody who was in my squad today, and this is unconfirmed, but somebody who was in my squad said that, oh my god, this guy's back on this rail installation. I was very lucky here. Somebody told me that at some point they increased the drop rate for blueprints on boxes, and this is unconfirmed because I don't have. I'm basically, because I'm too lazy to browse the forums. That's it. But apparently they raised it by 4%. I haven't confirmed that. If anyone wants to find the link to that, to the poster they said they did that, that would be awesome. But I would also totally understand if you had better things to do with your time. But yeah, there's really not too much in Dust news. I mean, I can talk about some of my other recent videos. I'm pretty happy with what I've been putting out there for you guys recently. I had that Thales Tower Dickery video I just did. That was from last Saturday. At least that was when I recorded it, and that was like a day of total. That day had like a theme for me. It's like every single game, well, kind of like this game, but every single game was a game where I was absolutely like destroying it on the scoreboards. You know, either lots of kills as a Slayer or lots of war points as a Logi or a bit of both. And I still couldn't take home the win. And you know, when I started Dust, I never really cared about games like that because like, well, I mean, part of it was because you can't go home with a key, but that's really why I care now. But you know, back in the day, if I was doing my best, if I was performing well, I didn't really care if I got victory or defeat at the end of the game. I mean, I cared during PCs, but yeah. But now it makes me sad to like, I don't know, do game after game with performing well, doing a squad, and just not taking home the win. It's just that made that Saturday kind of weirdly depressing. But like, yeah, back in the day I wouldn't care, but like these days I just want to take home the win, and it means more than it used to. And yet less because it's a dying game, and who needs to really care about anything? I don't know. Speaking of that vibe, I have been like saying things in like what was intended as like good fun and causing some people to get butthurt. I won't point out who those people are. I don't. Like I said, I'm not trying to start a beef or destroy anyone's reputation, but there were like some like people who were just a little bit sensitive, and yeah, just understand like if I make fun of you, you shouldn't be butthurt because like it's not necessarily intended in malice. You know, I don't necessarily want to embarrass you in front of a million people or you know, make you feel bad. Some teasing is just like fun little, you know, your feelings were not meant to be hurt, and your reputation was not meant to be sullied teasing. And I don't even fault those people because like once upon a time I was too socially retarded to know the difference. But like, yeah, try to know that there's like fun teasing and there's like for real teasing, and most of my teasing is fun teasing. Like I don't like to hurt people's feelings, basically. But yeah, in that vibe, another video I made pretty recently was fun, was called Dust 514 Masterpiece Theater, and I uploaded a bunch of videos that had to do with that event a bunch of times recently. But it was just yeah. The whole plan was I had this event called 15 Logis repping 1 heavy, and we did not pull that off at all, but it was still so much fun because we had like a crap ton of people just kind of doing these weird little Q-sync things, and yeah, I really enjoyed that I got so many people to come out, and I'm kind of debating whether to try to do more events like that. Like again, if I do it again, it'll probably end up the same thing again. The stuff I'm trying to get done probably won't get done, but it might be fun. It might be fun. So, but I made a thread about it, and I can't. Like, I don't know. I've got some kind of forum retardation, guys, where I just can't keep track of my forum threads. But I didn't get any responses, and I couldn't find my thread, so it feels like my thread wasn't even made. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? I haven't done any Battlefront videos for a while, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, but I just lost my enthusiasm for making Battlefront videos. I don't know why that is. They're just starting to feel even more static than Dust is for me for some weird reason. But I mean, it was certainly good for my subscriber count, which I'll talk about a bit later. But I should make more. Big DLC thing tomorrow. That Outer Rim crap is coming out tomorrow. I should get on that. You know, it's weird. I don't know. Once upon a time, I absolutely loved that game, but then I just came home to Dust. I don't know. I can't really explain my own psychology. Oh god, it'd be a nightmare for me to even try. But yeah. So I'm just here. I am coming back to Dust, making cheesy officer stomping videos. And but I don't know. People seem to like the stomps, even though they're not even remotely an indicator of skill. people just like the carnage. I had my like 51 kills with an Alex's video on the meat grinder, and people were like, "Ooh, I like that. I like watching that. Oh yeah." I'm like, "Really?" But I didn't. All I did was shoot a bunch of noobies. So that was good. Um, let's see. Um, but yeah, I know it's cheesy. I miss the days where I was Mr. Apex a little bit, because you know that was kind of like the underdog thing is cool in my mind. But yeah, you know, you guys must know what the score is. It's the end of Dust. I've saved up a bunch of resources, and it helps me kind of vaguely justify the absurd amount of my time that I've poured into this game if I just burn through those resources. Because I'm making something more special for the world, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to justify my existence here, people. Don't be hard on me. But you know what? I made that decision. I made that decision at some point to spend my life, way too much of my life, entertaining strangers on the internet, and I wouldn't take it back even though, um, you know, it was completely and utterly senseless. Um, but yeah, I have a subscriber count is climbing at a pretty good rate for me, so I'm happy with that, especially considering that all I do is make videos about a dying game. Um, if I wanted to be a real YouTuber making revenue and having subscriber counts, I wouldn't be on this game. But you know, I'm here. I'm entertaining you. I'm documenting the last days. Ooh, look at that quad! Oh my god! Documenting the last days of a dying game, and yeah, I don't know. I hope it's worth something. I certainly do. I think this video is making me too depressed. I gotta remember my job is to entertain you guys, not being like, I waste my life. Why? Ooh. Um, okay, I need to completely change the tone of this video, and I will do it by disparaging other people who deserve it, who actually deserve it. This isn't a fun teasing. This is a legitimate smackdown. But guess who I have more subs than? Can you guys guess who I'm going to mention here? I haven't talked about him for a while, and it's probably healthy not to. I have more subs than King Thunderbolt. Neener, neener, neener. Wow, and this is almost real malice for King Thunderbolt, because obviously he is a douchewad, kind of actually legitimately worth despising. Unlike other people, I actually would like him to feel a little bit of pain from the words that I say. So there's that, but I have way more subs than King Thunderbolt now. I think back when I started my King Thunderbolt beef, I had like maybe half his subscriber count, and now I have like maybe a third more or something. I don't know. So that gives me a kind of sick satisfaction. Wow, I think I talked about everything I needed to. Um, but yeah, right here is when when I should have dropped the orbital strike. I completely forgot I had an orbital strike. Anytime I don't play heavy or logi, I completely forget about orbital strikes. Because it's just, I don't know, it's just what I'm accustomed to. Oh, and the blueberries finally figured out to start checking for remotes here. But I think my heart was yearning for a Nova Knife kill because I knew there'd be a guy on this turret here, which is why I didn't drop it. But we'll speed through this. No reason to dwell on this defeat screen. But yeah, every single Heracles Porsche video contains what I call a signature derp. That one moment where no matter how much of an absolute badass I play as for the entirety of the game, I do something completely goofamacious or something. So here we are, we're looking at the frames in the quarters. Little Shadow walking up the stairs, epic build up. And look, it's a frames with boobies. It's a frames with boobs. New boob actually can show a boob. Yeah. But yeah, guys, just keep giving me your feedback so I can, it'll help me make decisions on how to continue to entertain you. Do you want more newbie stomping videos, special event stuff, musical stuff? The only thing I won't do anytime soon is a face reveal. You guys keep asking me for that. I'm like, you guys have no idea how ugly I am. But anyway, here's the fit. And if you think you have a better fit, just remember that I don't care. Yay! That's everything, Dusties. See you Starside.